This is a consumer message from Gina, reloading from the hot pot. If you like videos like this, if you'd like to see good gun, gear, and accessory reviews, please consider to give a subscribe down here at the bottom. Maybe turn the bell notification on. Always give a like, and please share. Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. Today, I took a little trip to an LGS and picked up something new. As you've seen in the preview pictures on this video, hold on, we're going to get it out. I have in my hands the new JXP 10mm high-point firearms pistol. This thing is almost unobtainium. There's wait lists for it. Go on a wait list, out of stock. But a very good friend of mine is associated with an LGS, and he informed me that they actually had these in the back, and I had to request to get one. The salesman looked at me kind of funny, and I mentioned my friend's name, and he said, "Oh yeah, we got one in the back." So we're going to unbox this and take a look at it. High Point Firearms is based in Ohio. That's OH10 that live here and love it. Now, I am an Ohio boy, born and raised in Ohio, and I do appreciate a good American-made product. Now, some people will tell you a little bit of this and a little bit of that about High Point Firearms. Well, let me tell you what. I've owned a few. I've never had a problem with them. They've been 100% reliable. Are they less than attractive? Yeah. So is a Glock. I don't care for the way a Glock looks, but they work. And you know, these are actually have a little niche. So let's open the box up and see what we get in the box. I love shooting my 10mm. I've had a High Point JH40 or JCP40, JHP 45. I've had a couple carbines. I do not have them in my possession now due to extenuating circumstances, but this is the JXP 10mm. So let's open this box up and take a look at it. Ah, isn't that just beautiful? Look at that. It does come with one 10-round magazine. I did order a couple more of these, so I have them. But the 10mm and 40 Smith & Wesson are the same magazines, so you can use either one in them. So if you have a 40, the 10mm will work. Next, we have the regulated lock. We've got another little thing here that came with it. We're going to get this out, set it to the side. We have mental health. Let's talk about it. Yeah, mental health will drive you mad. Bang your head. If you get the reference. Let's see. Here's a data sheet for it. It's the model JXP. Caliber is 10mm auto. Barrel length threaded is 5.2-inch threaded barrel, which is what I have. It's weight unloaded 36 ounces. Magazine capacity 10. Polymer frame with integral Picatinny rail. New slide style with replaceable front sight, which matches a Glock front sight. So if you want to put a different front sight on it, thousands of choices all around the internet for that. Last round hole open. Chamber observation port, push button mag release, adjustable rear sight for windage and elevation, magazine lockout safety, and manual safety lever. So that's that on this. Then we shows a little bit on the back. We greatly appreciate your business. An Ohio company. I'm an Ohio boy, so we support local. What else is in here? The instruction manual. See what else is loose in here. How to avoid them. Hang fires. You know, I had a friend of mine actually get a hang fire shooting a 9mm with factory ammo. And High Point Firearms card here. Activate your warranty. New online account. And use a single code for 15% off accessories. There is a couple items I'm going to purchase from High Point for this, so I will be using that. What else? We have ATF paper. All does come included with a rear ghost ring sight if you'd like to install that. Completely optional. And that's all that's in the box. So this is very important for new firearm owners or educated firearm owners that are purchasing a new firearm that they are not familiar with. So it's printed very nice heavy. It's kind of thick. Look at that. That's a thick one, man. When you get one from some high-end companies, it's just a couple pieces of paper, and here, good luck with your stuff. All the warnings, all the cautions, parts list, data, explains the JCP 40, the GHP 45. This is the 40 and the 45 put together. Everything about it, the lock, the adjustment tool for the sights, which that's in the box too. I just didn't get it out. Must have slipped under a corner. How to handle it. Chapters on firing, barrel brushing, complete cleaning. Everything you need to know about your Hi-Point firearm. Very nice manual, very worth the read if you are not familiar with Hi-Point. Now let's take a look around this pistol. Man, I'll tell you what, Hi-Point has come a long way with that slide. That is, and actually now it's starting to become an attractive slide. We have a chamber flag in there. We are empty. There is no magazine. The chamber flag represents that there is no ammunition in the firearm. All of you worry warts out there. Very, very nice. They've got a new powder coat style finish on here. It's really nice and smooth. It feels great. It's got a little grip to it. It's got front and rear cocking serrations, which are very bitey and very usable. So let's go ahead and open this up. Get the chamber flag out of there. Show clear, nothing in the chamber. This is one hefty firearm, very, very top heavy, but it is a blowback action. So that's the way it's going to be with any blowback action gun, is that the slide is going to be top heavy. Nice Hi-Point Firearms logo into it. Hi-Point Firearms, Mansfield, Ohio, model JXP 10mm. It does have a manual safety that just slides up into the slide just to keep you from racking it. Kind of cheesy, kind of works. It's got a decent magazine release button. Put the mag in there. It doesn't fly out, but it does pop out. With some wear and some use, that will start to pop out of there, as my experience with other Hi-Points is. The grip texture is excellent. They've changed the grip texture. That's actually laser etched onto there, so it's actually got some feeling now. So lock grips, where are you at with some Hi-Point stuff? You may get a phone call from me. No flared magwell for the magazine, because this is not a speed reloading machine. This is a range plinking, home defense, personal defense type pistol. The grips are easily interchangeable. Hi-Point does offer other grips, but I would like to see something from Lock. So I may contact them and see if they can do something for me on a custom level with some palm swell bogeys, because I love those grips. It's got lines on the front and back strap. It's got a nice undercut under the trigger guard, which has a little texture on it as well. Now these lines are not very feelable. You can hear my nail going across them. They're not very grippy, but this little finger bump here feels great. It does not interfere with my grip at all. On the back of the gun, we have another Hi-Point logo into the slide. There's the adjustable for windage and elevation sights. It's got a little screw inside of here to adjust for the windage, and the elevation screw is right here on top. We have red on the back and yellow on the front. I'm not sure how I feel about that combination, but when you look down it, it works. It just works. To the other side of the gun, there's the ejection port, 10mm lasered into there. There's the ejector, slide serrations, and we got a full 4-slot 1913 Picatinny rail. Very nice. Oh, what's that thing on the end? Well, that is a threaded 10mm barrel. I love it. Man, for as little as these things actually cost, they're well worth the money. If you're on a budget and you need something, every high point firearm I have had has been very stupid reliable. No issues, no hiccups. I'm going to expect the same out of this, and if I don't receive the same, well, since I'm in Ohio, I can probably just drive this right to High Point and take it there and have some fixing done to it. I did order a few accessories for this today while I was out and about, waiting on everything to get done, all the paperwork on it to release it so I could bring this beautiful bad boy home. So I got some things coming in for it. It should be pretty interesting. We're going to have a good time with it. Going to be a little series on this. So this will be part one. This is the unboxing of the High Point JXP 10mm pistol. So this will be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Put that on my hot pot stand there for you so you can stare at that while I finish my little rambling and talking to me. Let's take a look at the trigger on this. This is the traditional High Point curved trigger. They do make some aftermarket ones, which, well, we'll see about that one when it comes in, and some other spring systems. But we're going to see this now. Now this is still clear. We haven't done anything with it. So the trigger's got this little take up right there, a little sponge, and a brake. And then to reset it, comes back out and resets. It's not very tactile, but you really don't want it to be very tactile. You know, you're going to shoot this thing at the range and just blow off 10 rounds real quick, and that's all it's going to be. Then you're going to reload your magazine. I'm really going to enjoy shooting this. So if you like fun range toys, High Point is an economical way to go. Whether you're getting the 9, the 40, the 45, and now the 10mm, and even the little 380 ACP. I forgot that one. Wow, they make a 380 ACP, as well as the carbines. The carbines run excellent. I had a 40 carbine and never had a hiccup out of it, and had a few thousand rounds through it. Absolutely fun to shoot. These 10mm High Point pistols will be available at your local dealer soon. I just got really lucky, got an inside on one, and went and picked it up today. I'm really excited to take this to the range, do some test shots with it. So I'm going to take my pupils, you all, out to the range with me, and we're going to throw some different types of ammo through this. I have some factory ammos, and I have thousands of rounds of reloads that I have done that I shoot through my Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 10mm, which we may do a comparison video on that. Why not? They're both 10mm. They're both good pistols. So, I hope you enjoy this video. Look forward to part 2 of this. This is just the part 1. Boy, are we going to play with this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned and hang on to the bumper for a ride, because here we go with a High Point firearm 10mm pistol. All right, my pupils, that's all I got for you today, but there will be more. There's always more. All right. And always remember to keep blowing the smoke.